If you drop food on the floor at work, do you pick it up and eat it?
Not this work.
No.
No.
That's a
No.
hard
People
no.
here
Okay.
are disgusting. They're slovenly. I mean, if my food accidentally touches a counter that is shared space, I don't want to eat it anymore. How about that?
Maybe I'm just really disgusting.
Oh, like you eat food off the work floor?
Not like if I drop it while I'm eating and it falls on the floor, yeah, I'm picking it up and I'm eating it. I think we've had this discussion before.
Like
I
what?
was at
So
what?
I'm trying to discern. Like it's a raisin, or it's a piece of watermelon. I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's like something that's
No, see,
gonna be so
watermelon's wet
or-
and
Yeah.
sticky. Wet and sticky, it'll pick up all the hairs and fibers.
You're having a tomato on your sandwich and it falls out. It's got some, mayonnaise on it and it
Nah.
touches the floor.
Nah, because it's wet, right? So it's
Yeah.
going to pick up hairs
Oh,
and
Huge
dust.
difference. Yeah.
Crisps. Crisps. Look at
What
me.
what is a crisp?
Chips. Chips. Raisins are dry. A dry food. A dried apricot. If that
What is
falls
it?
to the floor, yeah.
Why are you eating crisps? You got to get into better shape. This is for this podcast. We need you. Are you eating them right now? Jesus Christ! And you're probably drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh, nothing says classy like a glass of whatever Boone's Farm you got there and some crisps.
Boone's Farm.
Oh wait, that wasn't the
Oh,
right
God.
color. It's not electric blue.
I know, I was just going to say, oh, cripes. I really miss Boone's Farm. Anyway,
Well-
but I think I think we've had this discussion before where I was at a restaurant once and I noticed on the table next to me they had a big old basket of untouched rolls and like bread rolls, and I was like, they had eaten and left, but there was a big old basket of untouched bread rolls behind me and I was hungry. Would you judge me for having gone over and taken said bread rolls to my table to eat?
No, I think you should. Did I tell you about the fun game that me and my friends like to play when we go to restaurants like that? We always order an extra thing of rolls or breadsticks, and then we lick them all, and we put them back in the basket, and then we walk away. Because we always assume there's some mouth breather that's going to come and take those. Oh, free bread! And probably take it home. So, anyway.
That's me. Welcome to
Yeah.
Sweat Talks and all that. It's us with Justin and Kay, where no sport is off limits, no food is off limits for me. The debates are debatable. Today we're just talking about the All Star game, home run derby chat, and we'll see if debates happen, which I'm sure they are. But before we get into the game, Justin, can we have the latest news, please?
Indeed, we can. Now, it was big news when Cal Raleigh, he actually won the home run derby, the first catcher in the history of Major League Baseball to do that. He plays for the Seattle Mariners. Well, by the time this show is available for download, the Mariners came out of the All-Star break, and they were playing the Milwaukee Brewers, hottest team in baseball. Milwaukee Brewers, winners of 11 games in a row, including the first game against Seattle Mariners. Well, yeah. Oh, we don't need to talk about what happened to your Detroit Tigers at the hands of the Seattle Mariners before the All-Star break.
We don't need to do that. No, I've got the Mariners and Brewers game on at the minute.
That's beautiful. So in the game yesterday, Cal Raleigh became the hero for one team and the scourge of an entire state, because Cal Raleigh's home run in the game yesterday gave the Seattle Mariners a 1-0 victory over the Milwaukee Brewers, snapping the Brewers' win streak at 11. This was very significant to the state of Wisconsin. There is a franchise of burger places in Wisconsin. They are called George's, I believe. And they have a long-standing tradition that if Milwaukee Brewers win 12 in a row, free burgers for everybody. Like the entire state of Wisconsin, like they pick a day and then you come in on that day and everybody gets a free burger. No purchase necessary. So
that's like our Little Caesars thing. We have like a thing with Little Caesars pizza.
Right. Well, keep in mind that this has only happened twice. Like in 1987 and 2018, they got to 12 games and George's or whatever it was called handed out free burgers to all. So the entire state of Wisconsin, like on the edge of their very wide seats, shallow breathing, I'm sure, watching in anticipation. And Cal Raleigh took that free burger out of all those fat bastards' mouths. How about that? How about that?
That's good. I like that.
The big dumper of all people. That's beautiful.
Listen, okay, so the 2025 Home Run Derby, the champ, as you said, was the catcher, the big dumper, and Jesus Christ, Seattle, come up with better fucking nicknames.
What do you mean? That's the best nickname in all of sports. Good for him. It's not one that I would like. If that somebody started calling me Big Dumper, I would try to temper that, knock that down. He fully embraced it. They've even tried because he is now he is on a pace to maybe break the home run record for a season. So they're trying to call him the Big Thumper, and he's like, "Nah, I'm a big dumper. I got a big ass."
He's a big, a big thumper. He's going to be sponsored by toilets soon.
No, he actually just got an endorsement with the Honey Wagon people.
Who's the Honey Wagon?
The people who drive the big trucks to and then empty out the porta potties. 100%. The big dumper just got endorsed by them. They put a picture up on social media of him driving one of the trucks, and I thought it was a joke, a social media, stunt. Real. Honey Wagons.
Oh my God.
Big dumper.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm changing my mind. If you do a nickname where you get a sponsorship by a company that normally doesn't sponsor big thing, and they have the money to just shell out to you, and they don't give a shit.
Right.
Damn.
Literally, they have no shits to give. They take all those shits and they dump them in responsible places.
Oh, insane. So anyway, this was his first time in the Derby, the first ever catcher to win it, and he did it. Is it true that he did it with his dad pitching and his brother was catching?
His little brother, who's a catcher, teenager. Yeah, it was a family affair. They all did it together. So what a great moment. Cute. Even if he hadn't won, how cool to have his dad and little brother there. But then they end up winning the thing. He gets the championship belt. Did you see the bling that he won? The diamond encrusted giant baseball. He must weigh 10 pounds and $1 million. Good for him.
Put right on his dumper. Very good. I'm imagining now a Disney Channel original sports movie happening. Think
about Big Dumper.
Yeah, it'll be called The Big Dumper. So think The Luck of the Irish or Johnny Tsunami or The Mighty Ducks, but this is called The Big Dumper. Yes, that's we're making
Dumpers
it.
In the outfield. Some uplifting and magical movie. About all the baseballs that Cal Raleigh hits out of the yard.
Yes, I love it. O'Neill Cruz hit a baseball 513 feet. Why can't they do this normally during regular season? Why?
Well, I think during the regular season, they're more occupied with making sure they make contact as they don't know what pitch is coming, instead of just having the guy who usually throws them batting practice serve them up a meatball and them swinging as hard as they possibly can with no regard for anything, any other factor than how far can I get this thing out of the park. So
doesn't this make baseball way more fun though?
What, the home run derby? We'll get to
just
that.
No. Okay. Well, anyway, so he did that. Meanwhile, Atlanta's hometown hero Matt Olson started hot, and then apparently fizzled out quite quickly, and he was gone in round 1.
Yeah, he did not have a good showing. Nor did the guy from, was it the Mets? I forget his name now, who had all of 3 home runs. It was pretty embarrassing. I felt bad for him. My guy Byron Buxton made it to the second round. I was pretty pleased, pretty proud of him. He did well.
There you go. Good. Yeah. Any other things
there
that
were no
you
Tigers
thought
in the
about?
home run derby. That's right.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about the home run derby? Go ahead. I'll let you free.
Fucking boring. I don't understand how we have now not only turned this into an official part of the All Star, week or whatever. The fact that it draws more viewers than the actual All Star game, and that they managed to stretch this into a 3.5-hour broadcast. Are you fucking kidding me? We got Pat McAfee doing the intros for the players. It was embarrassing, to say the least. His sleeveless self making crude ass remarks about players. I did like they had this big pedestal kind of for the players, and they slowly came out they were risen up onto a platform for everybody to see, they were Taylor Swift. It was that part was pretty cool. But Pat McAfee, please, I don't need to see or hear any more of you Shots fired at another sports voice, but no. 3.5 fucking hours. Are you kidding me? Watch him take batting practice. It's embarrassing.
But I like the fact that I guess it would be boring if you were there. Well, and watching it.
Oh no!
But
2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, the All Star festivities were in Seattle. You could get a ticket to the All Star game, but you couldn't get a ticket to the Home Run Derby. It was packed, and on the secondary market, they're going for like 3 times what a ticket to the All Star game would cost. And I know people who went, and they got there like 4 hours early because they wanted to be in a spot where they could get some home run balls. Anyway.
But for what reason? Just to have a ball?
Yeah, a ball hit
It's
by.
not like you're. But it's not like you're getting it signed.
Well, not only that, it's not like it was somebody's record-setting home run or the game-winning home run. No, it was just a batting practice ball.
Yeah, go stand out in the streets. Go stand out in the streets and try to catch a ball. See what happens.
Well, that particular stadium would not work for that, but in some places, yes.
So you are not team home run derby.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
How do we make you understand? How would they make you understand?
How about have like real pitchers out there, or get rid of that like little fence, little cage they put up to protect the guy throwing BP? A little element of danger here. Absolutely. It's like if you're left-handed, you have to bat right-handed, or right-handed, you have to bat left-handed. I don't know. Something to make it more exciting.
Fair enough. All right. What were your favorite parts about the All-Star game itself, rather than the home run derby?
Well, I can tell you my least favorite parts of it. The fucking
yes,
end.
I love this.
The end. So it came to a tie. As you know, like this is not a regular season game, so extra innings, they don't like to do that because they've already taxed all the pitchers. They don't want anybody to get hurt playing a game that's kind of sort of meaningless. So, like, remember a couple years ago, they just declared it a tie, and everybody hated that, so then they started coming up with other ideas, and this year it was a swing-off. They made it a fucking home run derby at the end of the All-Star game, which I'm sure all the home run derby enthusiasts just loved, but I was bored out of my mind. Thank God I'd fallen asleep by then. And as I'm watching, I came through the next day, and I didn't realize that was going to be the rule. That's what we were going to do, a swing-off. Who can hit the most home runs? Why can't we do a feat of strength? Or I don't know. How about this to decide it?
Okay.
Instead of doing like just a swing off, you do it like the natural style. You take, let's say we flip a coin. Home team calls it heads or tails. You win the toss. You get the pick. Do you want to have the pitcher or the batter? And then you take your best pitcher versus their best batter. And then you do it like the natural style. Like you get 3 pitches. Let's see what you do.
Okay.
If you get him out, defense wins. If he gets on base any way possible, home team wins or batting team wins.
Okay, fair enough. I like that.
The drama would be outstanding.
That would be really good. Okay. What else you got?
You need more? The pitcher and batter must be wearing nothing but jock straps. I don't know.
Oh, see, my idea is a home run derby. However, all players in assless chaps.
Oh, you really do like assless chaps. You know who'd look really good like that? The Big Dumper.
The Big Dumper.
Ooh, them peaches sticking out. Yummy! Get them out of the can. Get them peaches out of the can.
What is maybe for me, I think I want to know, because all athletes, whether it's baseball, maybe not hockey because they've got all the pads, but baseball and not basketball. So baseball and football, basically, their butts just look so beautiful, and I just want to bite into them. But
yes, but you said but.
I know, assless chaps. I'm seeing what the butt really is like rather than in the pants, and so then I can stop being obsessed over all the butts and just be obsessed over some butts.
Yeah, because those pants do offer some lift. They definitely some constriction. Definitely holds things in place. Yeah, because you ever see a hockey player's ass? Hockey butts, it's for real, Kay.
I know that, but you don't really see that because they've got all the pads around their butt.
God forbid you have to watch the sport for what it is instead of just watching it, thinking about which ass you want to stick your tongue in. Shame on you.
I should start timing how much I am actually looking at the butts versus watching the game.
This is why you like to go. This is why so many people I know like to go to Mariners games and sit behind home plate so they can watch the Big Dumper do his squatting thing.
So how big is it? Like, are we talking Kardashian big?
It's juicy. Let's just say it's the biggest butt in baseball, they say. It's juicy. They did a bobblehead night, and they didn't really focus on him. He was in the squatting position, and it was just all about that juicy, juicy sweetness.
I love it. Okay, so we've got home run derby, but an assless chaps.
Uh-huh.
We've got just jock straps.
Yeah.
Hot dog eating contest, but with spicy hot dogs.
Ooh, I like this. And it has to be somebody on the All-Star team. It's not fans in the stands, professional athletes, because sometimes, remember, like ABC's Battle of the Stars, and they would have like the best basketball players playing tennis, or the best track stars playing basketball. So instead, it's going to be like, all right, Shohei Ohtani, we know you can hit and pitch, but can you eat 50 spicy hot dogs?
And they have to do, so each team has to pick the other team's like top 3.
That's fine. That's fine. And then when you are actually not only like voting for your favorite all-star representatives to represent your teams in Major League Baseball, American League, National League, you also have to take in consideration how good are they at eating hot dogs? And then once they announce the starters and then they start filling in with the reserves, you also have to take into account like Rowdy Tellez for the Seattle Mariners. And no longer, I mean, they let him go, but boy, that guy looked like he ate hot dogs while sitting on the bench. I mean, he had a Babe Ruth bod about him. So I like this idea.
Yeah, I like this one. Okay. What about a manager foot race? So they have to do like the mascots do, but the managers have to do it.
I love that. I'd say have them run the bases, but yeah, just all the way around. You know what? Most of the managers, though, they would not survive an entire lap around the entire ballpark. But you know what?
It'd be great.
If we have a fatality or two, it just adds to the ratings. You know it will. It's the same reason people watch NASCAR. Here we go. You imagine back then, ain't no way Tommy Lasorda's living through this. I don't care how much Slim Fast he's had.
Slim Fast.
Oh my God. That would actually be really, really fun. I'm in.
Okay, right. We're going to rate them when I'm done. Mascot home run derby.
Yes! Now we're talking. They have to wear the whole getup, the whole costume. That's funny. This is loosely tied to that. I was at an event over the weekend that celebrates like the lumberjacking foresting industry. So they do like a bunch of lumberjacking contests, like crosscut where the two people cut with the saw, try to cut through, axe throwing, and then wood splitting. Wood splitting, they give you like a full like log, like stump. And then you got to chop it into pieces small enough to fit through this little opening. And the whole thing has to be chopped into pieces small enough to fit through this opening. And then goes for time, right?
Okay.
Well, the DNR is there, and your forest fire prevention representative, Smokey the Bear, is there in his full regalia. Well, they decide that Smokey should try the wood splitting. So Smokey, in mascot costume, he's got a fucking axe, and he's trying to not cut his toes off. And I'm just thinking, you are going to bludgeon yourself or cut your foot off, and all the children who are watching are going to be traumatized beyond belief, not to mention when you yell, motherfucker! Think about it. Think about it. Anyway, he didn't win. Smokey gave up before he was able to split the log in its entirety. Anyway.
Oh, did he? Before he swore, he was like, I'm going to swear. I'm going to let out a lot of swear words and nothing's
He had to be
going to...
hot in that costume. It wasn't cold, and he swayed. Oh, anyway. So I love this idea. Make the mascots play a game.
Well, it's like all they do is, I mean, okay, being a mascot, I think, is hard work. However, let's actually put them to work.
Yeah, but screw the home run derby. I want an actual game, or at least like an inning. There it is too. This is the tiebreaker. Your mascots, our mascots, one inning, winner take all.
God, what? Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, so who would the mascots be?
Well, each team.
Who would you want to see top 5 on each side?
Well, Philly Fanatic, of course.
Of course.
Although I feel like he would be good at managing because he's definitely coming out and throwing some shenanigans in there to get tossed out of the game by the umpire. But I've seen TC Bear take swings, and he does aight. Okay. So the Mariners Moose would probably be a pretty good infielder. I'm trying to think who would catch. Is the Tigers? You have a tiger, right?
Yeah. Pause.
Okay.
Pause, but he's good. He likes to like talk shit. I like him.
Okay. Well, I feel like he should be an infielder. Like he's got cat-like reflexes, so he should maybe play shortstop or something.
Fair.
That's fair. And the Cookie Boys, the Baltimore Cookie Boys, I think definitely somewhere in the outfield or whatever they call them. I forgot. See
The
previous games.
the Orioles. The
Yes.
Oreos.
I feel like the Cincinnati Reds mascot is just like a guy with like a
Big
baseball head. So that's a utility. You can put him anywhere. And ditto with the Brewers, they've got Bernie the Brewer. Bernie the Brewer.
But isn't he just? I feel like he would just be a drunkard, just stumble in here, there, and everywhere.
Make him a first baseman then.
Okay, fair. And then my last one was a drunk bunting relay. So each team chugs a beer, spit like you've done, spins around a bat 10 times, then tries to bunt 98-mile-per-hour heaters.
This is awesome. And if you make contact, you have to run at first base. To finish it off, you have to successfully run down the first base line and touch first base. Shit. They don't
and
even
then
need
what is it like
All-Star
race
game.
like to
Do that.
Yeah, exactly. That should be the All-Star game.
Just says All-Star game. It doesn't imply that it has to be a baseball game. It's any game. Hell, we could change it every year. They don't even know what it's going to be until they get there. Like, fuck, Flip Cup, we brought the wrong people. Ooh, Spinny Bat. We'll do well.
Flip Cup. It's just a drinking competition.
Isn't everything? Isn't life just a drinking competition, Kay?
In my world, absolutely. Oh gosh, but I think we came up with some great alternatives, and I think we should contact who puts this on besides the MLB.
Well, Major League Baseball, whatever the city they pick is. I don't know where it is next year, but I think we should probably start figuring out how to fix the Pro Bowl and the NBA All Star game and the NHL All Star game, because all of them's broken and boring. So we could make these better.
I think we can definitely make these better. Now we need to make sure that all of them start drinking. If they're sober, they need to fix that.
Well, you don't get to play then. You're banned. And we don't even need monetary compensation. Just please put our logo on the field of play. Thank you, and help promote our product.
That's all we want. That's all I want.
And I want a shot in the bigs against the pros in the spinny bat competition.
Can I share the video I have of you playing in the social media clip, please?
First of all, there is a video that exists.
So when we were in the camper van, when we were at one of our country music festivals, and I was taking a nap, and then I woke up to you guys and your drunk asses out there. Oh God, I started just filming you from the window.
Oh, imagine that. That's great. You voyeur, you peeping K. Unbelievable. You have hours and hours of footage of me that I'm not aware of, and I know you're going to keep for blackmail purposes one day.
There's one where we're walking down the street with our Jimmy John sandwiches, but having a sword fight with our Jimmy John sandwiches.
Again, implied drinking beforehand.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that was great. I think we win when it comes to All-Star home run derby fixing.
Yeah, all of it.
Speaking of our brains being incredible, let's get into Justin's wise words of wisdom.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to save this for now because the home run derby, as we talked about, has become wildly popular, like Super Bowl popular almost. And to that, I mean that they've managed to stretch it for 3.5, 4 hours of coverage of watching guys hit the baseball out of the yard, or at least attempt to hit the baseball out of the yard, with guys throwing it not very fast and them just teeing off and hitting it. Yay! There's another home run. And then there's another home run and yet another home run. And home runs are fun. I get it. It's baseball, but like, aren't the most exciting parts of baseball not the home run? Aren't the most exciting parts of baseball like every other part? Like trying to stretch a double into a triple, like stealing second base. How about a suicide squeeze? The real an amazing play at the fence, leaping at the center field fence like Byron Buxton robbing some jabroni Detroit Tiger of a home run. These are the exciting moments of baseball. Instead, you're taking the part where the guy stands there, hits the ball, and then stands there and watches it, and then nothing else has to happen. They slowly trot around the bases. We even took out the part where they have to run around the bases, so they just fucking stand there and hit the ball in the air over and over again. You know what that's called? fucking batting practice. People are paying a premium to go watch fucking batting practice. Go to a regular game and go early and watch batting practice. They include that in the price of your ticket when you go see a regular game. If nothing else, do the fucking home run derby, batting practice, before the All Star game. There is no need, and I don't understand the craze. Why would watching them practice one thing be more exciting and interesting than watching them actually play a game? Think about it. At the All-Star game, you have the best players in all of baseball all on one field for one night only, all of them pitted against one another. And what do you want to watch? Some guys fucking stand there and hit the ball out of the yard. Why are we bothering going to NFL games? Maybe we should just get like a field goal kicking contest instead of the Pro Bowl. Let's get the punters out there and let's just watch them punt. Oh, look, another punt. Oh, there was another one. That one went really high. Ooh, good punt that time. Let's see if he did it again. Yet another punt. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'd like to see them punt backwards.
With their other leg. No. You got to punt left-footed this time. Or blindfolded. Now we're talking.
We'll get into that when football season starts.
Can't wait. Do you realize that football season starts here in just like days? The Hall of Fame game is almost here. And I think your Detroit Lions are in it.
I know. How insane is that?
It's crazy.
Oh, God, I love it. Thanks for joining Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin and Kay. You can catch the show on YouTube. Follow us on socials at Sweat Socks Pod. And if you want to chime in, feel free to send us an email at sweatsockspodcast@gmail.com. Until next time.
Stay sweaty. Home run!
Sweat Socks and All That Sauce is hosted by Todd Lyons, Kay White, and Justin Michaels.
Our theme song made by Pat Leonards.
And the album artwork is by Mike Willis.